Good morning and welcome to Title Talk. I'm Karen Heemstra and it's Monday, October 7th. Because I was off sick all last week, I really have very few books to tell you about, but I'm going to kind of wing it and show you mostly some new audio books that we have. So our first new book is called The Ungrateful Refugee by Dina Nayeri. This is her first nonfiction book. I take it she has previously written some novels. The subtitle is What Immigrants Never Tell You. She arrived here as a 10-year-old refugee from Iran during the revolution. And it says she defies stereotypes and raises surprising questions about the immigrant experience. Here are the real stories of what it is like to journey across borders in the hope of starting afresh. So the main theme is, what is it like to be a refugee? If you're interested in that, the call number is 362.87 NAY. Also, we have Malcolm Gladwell's new book, Talking to Strangers. This is the large print edition. We also have it in regular print. And we have the audiobook too. If you've never tried Malcolm Gladwell, he is just such an excellent nonfiction writer. And the subtitle of this book is What We Should Know About the People We Don't Know. And its call number is 302 GLA. And he just writes in a fascinating manner, and it's about why people are not always who we think they are. It says, why do our interactions with strangers so often go wrong? How did Fidel Castro fool the CIA for a generation? Why did Neville Chamberlain think he could trust Adolf Hitler? Why are campus sexual assaults on the rise? Do television sitcoms teach us something about the way we relate to one another that isn't true? So read all about the answers to those questions and more in Talking to Strangers. Let's see what else we have in audiobooks. We have the new Linda Castillo book, Shamed. I have read that book and it is really a good book. She writes Amish novels that they're not Christian novels, they're just novels about the Amish, and they're mysteries, and they're always really good. We have the new Ta-Nehisi Coates book, The Water Dancer. And let's see what else we have. The Whisper Man by Alex North. That is a novel. We have Alice Hoffman's new book. I believe we talked about that last week in the regular print. The World That We Knew. That again is a fiction book. Craig Johnson has a new book. I believe these are Westerns. Land of Wolves. This is a Walt Longmire book. Stephen King, we have his new book on audiobook, The Institute. These have not yet been cataloged, so it's going to be a few days. We also have some new playaways, if you like those for when you exercise or whatever. Syria's Secret Library, that'll be at 9:56. The Christmas Star by Donna Van Leer, that's a fiction book. Never Have I Ever by Jocelyn Jackson. And a couple more. Excuse my reach, that was terrible TV, sorry. Roses by Leila Meacham. This is a historical romance. And last but not least, The Deadly Deep. This is nonfiction, 359. Ian Ballantyne. It's about submarine warfare. So, I am sorry for the brief broadcast today. You'll have to bear with me. Hopefully next week we'll get back into the full swing of things. So, happy reading. Talk to you next week.